Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be getting into some MekHQ and with a little luck we'll be getting into some MegaMek. More than likely we'll be getting into some MegaMek. Hello Virank, I'm glad you could make it. Welcome to the chat. Always a pleasure to have you. We are picking up where we left off last week. We have recovered, and that was my phone. Give me 1 second while I silence that. Okay, phone is silenced. Okay, so, you may have noticed I added some things to the procurement list, namely, and some more ferrofibers, some more standard armor, some more double heat sinks, and some more SRM4 ammo. We have recovered all of the mechs that we deployed last week, Mariana and Ryukyu Lance. Let's see, other than that, let's see, there's nothing in the mech lab. The finances are looking kind of meh, to be honest. The infirmary, I did add Petra and, was it, Ernestine? No, it was Lysag. Petra and Lysag got added to Delphine's roster for the infirmary. I did notice we had some items here needing to be repaired. We've got 4 hits on this Class A gyro that we'll need to spend some time fixing. Elena could spend 2 days fixing that on a 4, so I think, or Ediborg can do it on a 3, or she can do it in a day and a half. I think we'll have Ediborg do that in a day and a half. Let's see, the other gyro only has 2 hits. However, that's weird. It has fewer hits, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a smaller gyro, but it's in worse condition. Ben is an armor specialist. He can knock that out on a 5. Who else do we have that's an internal specialist? I thought we had another. Okay, well, Ben can try to knock that out in a couple of days on a 5. 240 clan engine. Again, spending 4 times extra time on that. We can have Fred Modry do that in 400 minutes on a 4. We're careful. Oh, did he fail? Yes, he rolled a 2, but he gained an XP for it, so there's that. That said, we'll have Elena give a crack at that on a 4, and fortunately she succeeded. We've got a foot actuator needing to be repaired. We can have Shoyab do that real quick. Mech right arm, we can have B do that in a day and a half. The left torso, we can have Shasa do that in a day and a half. And 1 mech head, we can have Veronica do that in a day and a half, and she should be guaranteed to fix that. That's everything in the warehouse and the repair bay. We were talking about what to do in the A of O. This hostile comm center needs to go down. It needs to go down immediately. It needs to go down before they can reinforce any more missions. We don't have the support points or the victory points to continue reinforcing every mission. And we have to with this comm center on the board. So we need to take it out. And we have to do that on Monday, I believe, when we get our support points. And we are going to do everything we can to take out that comm center on Monday. And I'm hoping and praying that we don't get any missions between now and Monday. But in the meantime, I think it was Tonga and Tethys. So Tonga and Tethys. So that's the Awesome, the Grizzly, Ash, and the Stalker. Ash is gonna need some repairs, so we'll have Fred Modry start doing some repairs on that, and hopefully pick up an XP. Maybe no, not. Okay, so Ash is undamaged. Tugyu's Stalker, we need to fix that. We can have Fred Modry repair that as well. 17 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Okay. We'll have Elena do this. Okay, so that's the Stalker finished. The Grizzly and the Awesome. Grizzly. We've got enough armor in stock. I think we can actually fix that up. We've got Elena, who is an armor specialist, can do that in 4 minutes. Can do that in 13 minutes. Let's see, 15 minutes, 4 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, and 7 minutes. Okay, so that's the Grizzly. Next is Hoser's Ride, if it's in the repair bay. Okay, no Hoser's Ride in the repair bay. Yeah, we're probably gonna get a lot of missions this week, considering that this is the one week that we really can't afford them. So Tonga Lance is ready to rock. Tethys Lance. Crusader, the Zeus, the Longbow, and the Kraken. Crusader, the Zeus. Oh, there's the Crusader, so we need to do some armor on the Crusader. We can have Elena. She's got 8 minutes, so we can knock out 2 and 2 and 4. Let's see. We can have Vernetta knock out the 3. Okay, so Tonga Lance, fully repaired, fully repaired, fully repaired, fully repaired. No one's injured. That's going to be 13,500 points on our side, and then Tethys Lance. We've got fully repaired, fully repaired. The longbow still needs some work. The longbow, we're down to 163 points in storage. Jeez. We'll have all of these converted to point 125. We'll have Jamel do all of those on 4s and gain an XP doing it. Okay, so that is Tonga and Tethys ready to rock. Let's advance the day to Friday and hope we don't get a mission. Okay, no missions, fortunately. We've got maintenance on the Union, which we've still got the armor rating D up here, which is not great, but everything else is pretty good. The gyro is fixed. The gyro will be finished tomorrow. We got the right arm fixed. We got the left torso fixed. We got the head fixed. Fox finished customizing the Phoenix Hawk, which we can now... Ernestine Feller can now assign herself to... Oh, no, I guess she's already assigned to it. Okay, well, that was Aleutian Lance. Yes, Aleutian Lance needs a mech. That puts them at 200 tons, which is perfect. Okay, but Ernestine is going to be out of commission for a couple of weeks with a broken rib and a concussion. Stiletto's going to be out of commission for a few more days with some cuts on her right leg. So that's Friday. We've got some parts coming in. We've got Saturday. Hopefully no missions, no whammies. It's taking its time. Veronica Hurst is 34 today. We fixed the gyro. We've got the Griffin in 21 days and the Cyclops in 69. We found some double heat sinks. We found some SRM ammo. Okay. So Sunday the day that we get, is it Sunday or Monday? I forget. It is Monday because we've got none yet. We've got a few birthdays. We've got some work on we've got Ratnabal and Alexandru working on those refits. We got some SRM ammo on the way. Apparently the LRM-10 ammo is being a bit more difficult to find. Only Giovanna and Hikari were able to find any of the SRM ammo. Alright, so Monday. Monday. We've got the personnel market. We've got an elite mech warrior comes with a stinger. We're not interested in a stinger. We've got some birthdays. We've got 3 support points, which are fixing to immediately use. We've got a bunch of people wanted to drop out of their education, which is fine, but they didn't. Ratnabalin and Alexandru still working on those refits. Alright, A of O. We're sending Tonga Lance. We're bringing up a mission. We've got... It's not occurring until the 5th? What? Excuse me. They're bringing 20,000 points worth of stuff. Okay, so regardless of what the brief says this has been designated for destruction. The installation is too valuable to remain in enemy hands. Its defenders must be eliminated to ensure it is no longer operational. Destroy at least 75% of the defending forces. This is not an occupation, this is an eradication. No, we are going to be trying to occupy this base. The priority is destruction, not capture. Do not concern yourself with securing the facility unless it becomes strategically viable after the defenders are wiped out. The enemy will fight to protect this installation, but their defenses will crumble under sustained pressure. Crush their forces, level their defenses, and ensure that when this battle is over, the facility is either in our hands or of no use to anyone. We're going to try to make sure it's in our hands so that we can maybe get some extra support points or something. I mean, we have a data center already and an orbital defense, but the comm center... Okay, let's send Tethys Lance. And we will be sending all of our support points. We needed a 6, we got a 7, good deal. So we've successfully reinforced. And that will be occurring on the 5th, which is not as soon as I was hoping for. It does mean that they're going to have a chance to try to send some other battles our way in the meantime. I was really hoping that we would be able to do that like today or tomorrow. Actually, can we do something about that? Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. Yes, we are not spending a week finding their hostile command center that we've already found. We are doing that in 24 hours. That seems much more reasonable, given that I don't want them to be trying to make attacks on us with those command center, with the reinforcements from the comm center in the meantime. So, yes, we're sending 8 units. We're sending them tomorrow. And hopefully that'll mean that we'll have 8 victories to their 1 defeat come the 1st of the month, which will hopefully do good things for their morale, good things from our point of view. Maintenance on the MekHQ, quality remains A. And it looks like, other than a couple of ER medium lasers, everything, almost everything. We've got an ER PPC down at D. Okay, the Griffin in 18 days, the Cyclops in 66 days. The briefing room, the turning point, the command center. We've got Tonga, we've got Tethys. And you know what? I honestly do not have a problem with the idea of us all arriving on turn 1. Yeah, we're arriving as a team. We are moving as a unit, and we are going to engage them as one unit. We're not going to send some of our units and then wait for some more to arrive. We are just going to send one assault force at their base. They're all going to arrive at the same time, and we're going to demolish them. Yes, that is exactly the point. Arrive in force. They've got a light laser turret, a medium flak turret, a light shredder turret, a light missile turret, a light sniper turret, a light bombard turret, a medium bombard turret. Let's do compact view, and then we will sort by battle value. Their big bad is the Supernova with a 3-4 pilot. The Supernova, which has 4 no, not 4. Supernova with 6 ER large lasers, which is a little ridiculous, and enough heat sinks to fire 4 of them consistently, with 4 left over. Oh, hey, Boatfrecker, how's it going? Glad you could join us. And yes, they are sending a 3-4 and a Wolverine 6R, who hopefully will not get annihilated on turn 1. Because we're going up against a Supernova, a Shadowhawk 2C, a Hunchback 2C with a pair of Ultra AC-20s, a Royal Black Knight 6B with the ERPPC and large pulse lasers. We've got a Kentaro 19B with the Narc launcher, 15 LRMs, 12 SRMs. We've got a Phoenix Hawk 1B special with the ERPPC and the ER large laser. We've got a Rifleman 2C2, which is the less scary of the Rifleman 2Cs. Excuse me. Yeah, the supernova does have a lot of heat. It has a lot of heat sinks too. It can fire 4 consistently and the 5th one every so often. And then we've got a Hunchback 4G, which has the regular autocannon 20. That one's only worth 1,300 points, only has a 3-4 pilot. It looks like other than the Kintaro, all of their pilots are 3-4s. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, and I'm thinking we are going to just hang out on the edges. We're going to bombard the heck out of the city, and we are going to just demolish them one by one. That's the plan. That is what we are going for. We're deploying in the... somewhere. We are going first on our team, but we did win initiative. Oh, and it's night? Hold on. Hold on. We are full moon night with 2 rerolls. Let's reroll the full moon night. Daylight, okay, with light snowfall and light fog. We'll do something about the light fog. Planetary conditions, our second reroll is going to go towards light fog. Okay, I want good visibility. We're deploying in the southwest and in the north. Okay. So we're going to be able to get a pincher maneuver on them. We've got, yeah, we need to focus fire on probably the supernova, yeah. Oh. Dang it. Okay, one more time. Let's try this again. Planetary conditions, we're doing no fog. Light snowfall, daylight, okay. And we are all arriving together. Deploy at game start. And we are going to deploy from the south. Okay, maybe we're not going to deploy from the south. We're going to deploy from the southwest, it looks like. Okay. Well, we can give that a try. Okay, we've won initiative. That was not my goal, but I'm not going to turn it down. Oh. Okay. Crusader from the north, the longbow from the north. The archer from the southwest, the stalker from the southwest, the Zeus from the north, the Kraken from the north, the Grizzly from the southwest, and the Awesome from the southwest. Okay. So, they are bringing a light laser turret. Let's see, the Zeus will be following along, no, the Stalker will be starting, I think, right here. Let's see, the Archer can start maybe here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works for me. Let's see, the Crusader can start from here and work his way southward to that road. Works for me. The longbow can follow along behind him. The Zeus can maybe start here and make his way southward as well. The Kraken will start here and make his way south as well. That just leaves the Grizzly. Who will start here and start making his way northwards because he's got jump jets so he can go over the ice. Alright, we've lost initiative and we are going first. And I did not happen to notice, oh, all of their guys are deploying on round 1. They're not deploying on round 0 like we are. Okay, well. Alan Davy and the Crusader will run forward onto those rocks. Yarvik will run forward onto the ice. Where is that supernova? The supernova is here. Okay, we'll move to there and we'll probably camp there for a minute. Let's see. Zeus will move forward. The Kraken will move forward. Tsubasa will move forward. Let's see. Ash. Jump into this hex. And the Stalker. Ice. The Stalker might as well. Well, you know what? The Stalker will maybe take some shots at the Rifleman or something. Stalker will stand still. Alright, the Kentaro turning on ice, the Hunchback turning on ice, needs 2, needs 3, makes a 10, and makes a 7. Let's see, the Crusader has the light bombard turret on 4s. That has a mech mortar, which has LRM kind of range. And that is construction factor 81. Okay, so that's going to be a hard target. Skip the mediums. We'll do the LRM 20s on 4s. We'll do the streak 6s on 5s. Yarvik with the LRMs. We'll do range high to low. We'll do the bombard turret on 5s. Or we've got the Phoenix Hawk on 14s. Okay, well that's gonna be the bombard turret then. We'll go 1 heat over to try to nuke the bombard turret this turn. Ash has the light laser turret on 3s, which is really not bad at all. Let's see, the Stalker. We have the Supernova on 9s. We have the Rifleman 2C on 9s. We've got the Black Knight on 7s. I know I need to be focusing on the Supernova. The Rifleman 2C is not really a threat. The Black Knight is kind of a threat. But I can get the Black Knight on 7s. The Supernova is only on 9s. I want to focus fire, but I really can't this turn. We'll do the LRMs as well. We'll try to get closer next turn so we can bring those SRMs and medium lasers into play, but honestly, I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see, this is the medium turret, medium flak turret. Just firing LBX ammo. The bombard turret is got a mech mortar 8, but that's it. Light missile turret has 2 LRM5s. We'll do the flak turret. Alright, the Zeus. No. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do next target. Next target. Next target. Can we not hit the medium flak turret? Yes, we can. Okay, so we'll be doing the ERPBC on a 4 and the ER large laser on a 4 and the LRM 15 on a 4. Kraken. Much like the longbow, has just the LRMs and the medium lasers. We'll do the light missile turret, blocked by terrain, the flak turret on 5s, the bombard turret on 5s. We've got the Phoenix Hawk on 14s. Okay, well, do the flak turret on. We'll do the bombard turret on 5s. Go 1 heat over for that. Tsubasa with the Gauss rifle. Firing on the Supernova, we've got him on a 10. We've got the Black Knight on an 8 though. Why is the Supernova so evasive? Jump or something? How far did he jump? He jumped 3 for a TMM of 2. The Black Knight walked 1 for a TMM of 0. Okay, well. We'll try to get super lucky and shoot at the Supernova on 10s and 8s. And Hoser, who probably should have fired first. The Rifleman? No, we don't care about the Crab on 4s, the Supernova on 5s. Yeah, we'll do the Supernova on 5s. We'll do all 4 shots. I'll put us 10 heat over. That'll give us 4 shots at the Supernova on 5s. Hopefully we knock him down. Hopefully he doesn't jump next turn. Hopefully we can land some more hits next turn. Okay, so Crusader hits with 24 LRMs, hits the mech mortar 8, stuns the crew with an SRM 6. The Supernova hits Hoser in the chest with an AR large laser for 10, down to 21. Missed with everything else on 9s. The Rifleman 2C hits Hoser in the right arm with an Ultra AC 2 for 2, down to 24. The Longbow hits the building for not a lot. 3, 4, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23. So from 45 to 22. Yeah, well, to be fair, the Supernova has 4 ER large lasers that he's firing, so if he's only shooting on 9s with the ER large lasers, I don't think you're too close. Because that's still long range, I want to say. 3 gunnery, 3 jumped, and 3 long range. Okay. Why does he only have 3 for long range? You have a quirk. Improved targeting long. Yes, okay. So would be 10s if it weren't for the quirk. So I don't think you're too close. You took 1 hit from an ER large laser from extreme range, long range. And you took an autocannon 2, also at long range. No, medium range for the autocannon 2. But still, that's medium range for an autocannon 2 is like 15 hexes. The longbow hit the building. The light sniper turret hits Hoser in the left torso with an autocannon 2 for 2, down to 22 armor. Ash hits the building on a bunch of 3s, leaves it with 58 structure. The Black Knight hits Hoser in the left arm with an ERPPC, down to 16. And the flak turret hits the Kraken in the left torso and left arm with 2 LBX pellets. The Stalker hits the Black Knight in the right torso for 10, down to 14. And 3 LRMs to the left torso, 3 more to the left arm, down to 21 in both of those locations. The Zeus hits the heavy building, stuns the crew, leaves it with 57 construction factor, jams the turret, and hits it for a total of 30 points of damage. Not bad. The light laser turret hits Ash in the right leg with a medium laser. How? 3, 4, 5. Oh, that laser turret is a weapon specialist. Okay, so that would have been a 9 if it weren't for their SPA. Let's see, the Kraken hits with 8, and 7 is 15, and 8 is 23, and 8 is 31, and 7 is 38, and 9 is 47. Heavy building is destroyed. The Crab misses on a pair of 11s. The light missile turret hits the Stalker in the left torso for 4, down to 23. Tsubasa misses the Supernova with the Gauss rifle and the large pulse and the LRM-10. The light bombard turret misses Ash on an 11. Hoser hits the Supernova in the left arm, and the left arm critting on one of his lasers, and the right leg leaves him with 15 armor. The Kintaro misses Ash on a 9. The medium bombard turret misses the archer on a pair of 11s. We've destroyed the light bombard turret. The Supernova falls on his chest and left torso. Narrowly avoids hurting the pilot, Moon. Hoser, ouch. Needs an 8 to stay standing. Oh, because he's standing on ice. He goes down. Takes 8 to the right torso and right leg. And Hoser takes a hit in the fall. Needs a 3 to stay conscious. Gets a 4. Ouch. Alright, the longbow is at 1 heat. Kraken is at 1 heat. Hoser is at 10. That does mean that Hoser is going to be prone this turn. We've lost initiative and we are going first. And Hoser missed on a 5. Did he really? I was not paying attention. Did he really? Let's see about that. Yeah, rolled a 4, a 10, a 5, and a 7. Yep, missed on a 5, alright. That's unfortunate. We still knocked him down, so there's that. The Crusader will move forward at a walk. Yarvik and the longbow will run forward onto those rocks. Ash will be jumping into this hex where she can fire on the light laser turret, I think. The Stalker on ice, Do we stand still with the Stalker? Hoser will be skipping his move for sure. The Stalker will be skipping his movement for sure as well. The Zeus will move forward onto those rocks. Kraken will move forward onto these rocks. Tsubasa will move 3 hexes onto that hex. Supernova successfully gets up, needs an 8, gets a 9. That just means he'll be an easier target. Let's start with Hoser, who is going to be taking penalties for being prone, who is going to be taking penalties for his heat. But we can still hit on 5s. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 on 5s for 4 heat over. We'll do that. Who else is going to be firing at the Supernova? Tsubasa has the Gauss Rifle. Can hit the Supernova on a 5 as well. So we'll do the Gauss Rifle, the large pulse on a 3, medium pulse on a 7, and the LRM-10 on a 5. Looks like the Supernova is attacking the Grizzly, and he'll probably be hitting with like 40 points of damage. What do we got here? ER large lasers on 8s times 4, so yeah, he'll be hitting with at least 20, I'm sure. Who else is going to be firing at the Supernova? I think the Stalker will be. The Stalker will hit the Supernova on a pair of 7s, a pair of 9s, and a quartet of 7s, which will maybe be another 20 points. We'll see. Probably not. And last but not least, on the southern side of the map, we've got Ash, who'll be firing at the laser turret, which has oh, 63, 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers. Are we firing at Lara on 9s? The Hunchback on 9s, or the laser turret on -1s? I think that'll be the laser turret on -1s. We'll try to take him down. He is got destruction factor of 58, so we need to hit him 12 medium lasers. Can we hit him with 12 medium lasers? We only have 8. But we will be firing all 8 of those. And that'll leave us at heat neutral. Let's see. The Crusader is the Phoenix Hawk with the LRMs on 11s. Has the medium flak turret on 3s, has the light missile turret on 3s. We're down to 57 there. We're down to how many here? 57. The light missile turret is down to 87. Okay, so we'll go for the flak turret. We'll do the PPC and the large laser and the LRM-15 and the Crusader. We have a pair of 3s. Yarvik with the LRMs. We've got the light missile turret on 5s. We got the special on 13, so that'll be, we'll go for the missile turret on 5s. Go 2 heat over for the missile turret. And the Kraken at the special on 12s, the Kraken on the medium flak turret on 4s, or the missile turret on 4s as well. We'll do the missile turret. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 LRM-5. So potentially 80 points of damage. Alright, Hoser missed on a 5 with his first shot. Hey, little Willie, how's it going? Glad you could make it. And yes, my cross missile massacre time. Yes, all the missiles. All the missiles. We did blow off the left arm of the supernova, transferring into the left torso, and we got him on the right torso, down to 11. But of the 3 PPCs, we only hit with 2. Still, taking out his left arm is huge. That means he's only got 3 lasers left. He may have the heat sinks, but we have just impaired his firepower output. And his right torso is down to 11 armor. If we can hit that a couple more times, we'll have him disarmed, literally. The light sniper turret missed. The supernova at Tsubasa hits the right torso, and left leg. Right torso is down to 3. Yeah, an arm off a supernova is huge. If we could do that again, we'll be sitting pretty. Oh! Or we could hit him in the head. That's also friggin' huge. Huh. So yeah, Tsubasa gets the kill on the supernova with a Gauss rival shot to the head. Large pulse to the right arm, medium pulse to the center torso, 10 LRMs to the right arm and left arm. Rifleman 2C hits Hoser 3 times to the left torso, center torso critical in the left arm, down to 14. The Stalker at the supernova hits him in the left torso and the left torso, the right arm, chest, right arm, and left leg. Right arm is down to 0. Chest is down to 19, but it's okay, because there's nothing left of him. The Hunchback misses Ash on an 11 with the big gun and both small guns. Yeah. The only good cleaner is a dead cleaner, indeed. The Black Knight misses Ash with a 9 and a pair of 11s. Ash hits the building on -1s for a total of, I think that was 40 points, from 55 down to 18. No, from 58 to 18, so yeah, 40 points. The Light Shredder turret missed on a trio of 10s. The Hunchback 2C missed his ER medium lasers on 11s. The Zeus stuns the crew of the heavy building with the PPC. Hits the LB2X with the ER large. And hits 5 LRMs out of 34 structure. The Phoenix Hawk 2C missed a pair of Ultra AC 10s. Phoenix Hawk 2C. Phoenix Hawk 2C is an 80 or 80 ton clan mech. Okay. The Phoenix Hawk 2C is our new priority target. With his Ultra AC 10s. Yeah, the Ultra AC 10s need to go next. The light laser turret hits Ash in the right arm down to 12. Crusader hits the building for 18. Hits one of the LB5Xs down to 16 construction factor. The Crab hits Tsubasa in the left torso with a large laser down 8 to 15. The light missile turret hits the Kraken in the right arm, the right leg. The longbow hits the building for a lot, down to 47. The Phoenix Hawk misses the Stalker on a 10. The Kraken hits the building for a lot, down to -3 construction factor. So he destroyed the building. The medium bombard turret misses Ash on a pair of 11s. The Wolverine misses the Supernova on a 10. The Kentaro misses on a trio of 10s as well. Does land 3 SRMs on Ash's chest, right leg, and left torso, down to 21 on that left torso, and another 3 to the left arm and right leg, and then 9 LRMs to the left torso and right arm. We destroyed one of the buildings this turn. Ash stays standing, barely, needs a 4, gets a 4. Tsubasa stays standing, needs a 4, gets an 8. Let's see. The longbow is up to 2 heat. The Crusader is holding at 0. The Wolverine is holding at 0. The Phoenix Hawk Special is holding at 0. The Phoenix Hawk 2C is holding at 0. Let's see. The Black Knight, the enemy Black Knight, Royal Black Knight, is up to 4 heat. Our Kraken is up to 3. Hoser is down to 4. Which means that he can get up this turn, which means hopefully next turn he'll be firing on 4s. We'll see. We've lost initiative, but we are going after our joint force. Alright, we'll start with Hoser. We'll get Hoser up on the pavement. Needs a 7 to get up. Oh, or do we get up on a 5? Yeah, we'll use Careful Stand. We'll get up on a 5. Oh, we did not get up on a 5. Oh, no. Crusader will run forward onto the road. Hopefully get him off of the ice. Yarvik will move forward onto the rocks, hopefully also not on the ice. Ash, I think, will be standing still and continuing to lay into that light laser turret until it's destroyed. Let's see, our Stalker maybe move forward into this hex and then into that Hex, we can go next turn. Sounds very hoser-like. Yeah. Reason he likes standing way back? Yeah, I'm not trying to get Hoser into the battle, but it just kind of happened a little bit. Let's see, the Zeus can move forward 3 hexes. Kraken can move forward 2 hexes. And Tsubasa would like to walk forward. I'm not too worried about being evasive. I'd rather have a better shot this turn. Alright, Hoser takes 8 to the chest and right leg, down to 14 on the chest. Needs a 5 to avoid hurting the pilot in the fall, gets a 10. So still only taking the 1 hit. Let's see if we can't... Don't have anything in the left arm. Damn it. Shit. Let's see. Crusader. At the flak turret. On 2s and 5s. The longbow. At the bombard turret? No. At the sniper turret on 7s. The bombard turret is sitting at 16 structure factor. And we've got him coming in with 2 LRM 20s and 2 SRM 6s. I think the bombard turret is done for. I can't be sure, but we'll go for the laser turret. No. We'll go for the sniper turret on 7s. Yeah, we'll do the sniper turret on 7s. Ash at the laser turret or at the special? No, the special is blocked. So we'll do the light laser turret on -3s. Those are all gonna hit. The Stalker has the Hunchback 2C on 8s. Hunchback 2C has Ash. Has Ash on 8s? How does the Hunchback have Ash on 8s? Three. Threes. 4 for walking. 5, 6, 7, 8 for long range. Ash did not move. Oh. Suspicious Wizard, how's it going? Long time no see. We've got a full house in the chat today. Let's get the Stalker shooting at the Hunchback on 8s and 10s and 8s. Let's see. We'll get the Zeus firing at the black turret on a 1. Yeah, we've been making them C-bills. Oh, been playing some XCOM lately, huh? Every Thursday from 4 to 6? Oh. Yeah, every Thursday, 4 to 6 is us. Yeah. Hope the XCOM has been going well for you and all that good stuff. Let's see. The Kraken can fire at this guy on 5s. That should be enough to finish him off. Go heat neutral for that. The Zeus has the other laser turret on 5s. Rough month, but I think I'll make it. Took some score hits, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Which XCOM are you playing? The first one? The original? UFO Unknown? Or Enemy Unknown? UFO Defense? Let's see. Tsubasa. We need to take out the Hunchback on 5s. We've got the Rifleman on 7s. We've got the Black Knight on 5s. That's gonna be the Hunchback. OG XCOM, nice. Modded. I'm curious to know what mods you're using, although to be honest, I've probably never heard of them, because I've only heard of a handful of mods for XCOM. Let's see, the Wolverine missed on a 12, the light sniper turret hits on a 7 to the Kraken's left arm down to 31. The Rifleman hits the Grizzly in the chest for 2 down to 29. X-Pirates. Don't know that one. The Crusader hits the building, hits the LV-10X, destroys the building, destroys the building. Okay. Let's see. The Black Knight missed with the PPC, hits Ash in the right arm with a large pulse laser. Must be extreme range because it only did 4 damage instead of 8. Leaves us with 4 armor remaining. The Hunchback missed with both Ultra AC 20s, fortunately. Hits with one of the ER mediums to the right leg, down to 14. We can take a couple more hits like that, but not a lot. The Longbow hits the building and destroys the building some more. The Light Shredder turret misses Ash on a bunch of 8s. The Phoenix Hawk hits Ash in the chest with an Ultra AC 10. Pirates is a heavy metal Mad Max post-apocalypse 600 years after XCOM failed to save the Earth. Okay. You have 6 muty Amazons that escaped a lab and decided to be pirates. That sounds like quite a modification. That sounds like nothing like the original XCOM. 600 years later? Wow. Let's see, finish destroying the building. The Crab missed Tsubasa on a 9. The Stalker hits the Hunchback in the left torso and the right leg, down to 2 each. Hits him in the left arm for 6, down to 0. Yes, we are in the process of attempting to smite Clan Wolf. We've taken a substantial amount of damage. Zimulf does a lot of modded XCOM. Don't know him. Not familiar with Zimulf. Let's see. The Hunchback takes 2 to the chest, takes 3 to the chest. The light laser turret hits Ash in the left torso and the left leg. The Kraken hits the building some more, it's already dead. The Zeus hits the building some more, it's already dead. The Bombard turret hits Ash with 6 shells to the right arm down to 2, the left torso down to 9, right leg down to 10, chest down to 17. We refusing their Batchal? No, we accepted their Batchal. And I think things are going pretty well for us. Right now we're just trying to destroy this base so they can stop getting reinforcements on every battle. The Gauss rifle to the Hunchback's right arm, transfers into the right torso down to 11, large pulse to the right leg, crits on his hip and his upper leg. Oh, that Hunchback is going down. Medium pulse to the left arm, medium pulse to the left arm, transfers into the left torso, and 3 to the right leg as well. Leaves it with 1 structure on the right leg. He is still going down, I'm sure, between the hip and the upper leg crit. That's a +3 to his checks, and he's going to need 3 checks, at least. The Kintaro hits Ash in the left torso, would have been the head, but we've fixed it with some edge. Takes 4 to the left torso, down to 5. And 4 S-arms to the right torso, would have been the head again, but we blocked it with some edge. Left arm, right leg, left torso, down to 3. Medium flag turret destroyed, light laser turret destroyed. Hunchback 2C needs a 14 to stay standing, gets a 2. Falls on his right side, takes 5 to the center torso, down to 8. Needs a 14 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 6. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 8. Ash took 40 plus, needs a 5, gets a 6. Crusaders at 1 heat, Longbow is at 3. Hunchback is up to 8. Black Knight is holding at 4. Our Stalker is up to 3. Everyone else is running cool. We are at 96%, they're at 76%, so we're definitely making a good impression on them. Let's see. So we're trying to get them down to, I think, 50%, so we need to get another 5,000 out of them. Let's see. The Crusader can actually rush forward. Try to catch that Kintaro in the side with some lasers and some SRMs, maybe. Yarvik in the longbow is gonna have to cross that ice, but he's gonna do that next turn. Let's see. Hoser would like to try to get up again. Facing the concrete, so that we can move on to that next turn. We need a 5, and hopefully, yes, we succeeded this time. Gotta run, so sadly. So good luck sticking it to the clanners. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Good luck with your XCOM pirates. With your muty Amazons that escaped the lab. Yeah, good luck and have fun, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully you can swing by again later. Close roll to 5. Yeah, that seems to be about the most he can roll. Ash would like to swing this way, maybe? Yes. Tsubasa. We can get the rifleman at medium range for all of our stuff, so I think we're gonna do that. As any further forward would be on ice, and we know how that works out. Let's see, the Stalker. Stalker will move forward onto the rocks. Zeus will move forward onto the rocks. Oh, excuse me. Kraken will move forward onto the road, where we will turn. Okay, Hunchback 2C tries to get up and falls, takes 5 to the left leg, hurts the pilot, does not go unconscious. Hoser needs a 5 to get up, gets an 8. Kentaro needs a 2 for turning on ice, gets a 4. Kentaro needs a 2 for turning on ice, gets a 5. Ooh. The Crusader firing at the Hunchback. We've got him on 6s and 4s and 5s. We'll go 8 heat over to try to hit him with everything. Yarvik has the special in the back on 11s. Go 3 heat over on 11s into the back of the special. Ash and the Archer, we've got the Black Knight on 7s, we've got the Hunchback 2C on 8s. Actually, down here we should probably start with Hoser at the Rifleman on 2s or the Hunchback on 4s. I'm thinking the Hunchback. And I think I'd like to hit him 4 times. Ash at the Black Knight on 7s. The Stalker at the Hunchback on 8s or the Black Knight on 7s. I think we'll take the 7s and the 9s. And a couple more 7s. We'll go 6 heat over on 7s with the 5s. The Zeus has the Phoenix Hawk on an 11. That is on his left side. Okay, so that's going to be 11. That's going to be an 11. And that's going to be an 11. Okay. Kraken only has the special on 12s. And I'm pretty sure that'll be in his left side as well. Yeah, we'll go 3 heat over for 12s in his left side. Tsubasa at the Rifleman or the Black Knight or the Hunchback on 6s. We'll do the Hunchback on 6s and 4s. Hunchback on 6s and 4s, and then we've got the Small Pulse at the Rifleman on a 7. Sure, that'll put us at 1 heat under. Okay, Light Sniper Turret hits the Stalker in the chest and the right torso for 2 each. The Rifleman hits Ash in the right leg and the right torso, and the left arm and the left torso. Left torso is down to 1, right arm and left leg. The Crusader hits the Hunchback in the right arm and the left leg for 5 each. Hits him with 32 LRMs to the right torso, the center torso, the left arm, left leg, right torso, the head, forcing his first consciousness check. And then we've got 12 SRMs all hit. We've got the right arm down to 5 armor. We've got the right torso down to 4. The Hunchback, 4G, missed with everything on 9s. The Black Knight hits Ash in the right leg with a large pulse laser down to 12 structure. And the right arm with the other one down to 4 structure, critic on her upper arm. The Longbow missed on a bunch of 11s, hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right arm with 3 LRMs. The Light Shredder Turret hits Ash in the center torso and the left torso and the left arm with SRMs. Hoser hits the Hunchback in the right torso. Ooh, crits on his engine, hits him in the left torso, destroying it, and destroys the Hunchback by engine destruction. That's a kill for Hoser. Ash at the Black Knight hits him in the right leg, hits him in the right torso, hits him in the right leg and the left arm, hits him in the right arm again. Phoenix Hawk 2C hits Ash in the left arm with an Ultra AC 10, down to 2 armor there. Stalker hits the Black Knight in the right torso and the left torso. Hits him with 14 LRMs. Not bad out of 20. To the right torso, critting on a medium laser. To the left leg, to the center torso. The Zeus missed on a bunch of 11s. The Bombard turret missed on a pair of 10s. Kraken at the Phoenix Hawk hits him in the left torso for 1. That's it. The Phoenix Hawk hits the Crusader in the left arm for 10, down to 10 there. The Grizzly hits the Hunchback 2C in the chest and destroys the Hunchback 2C's center torso. Large pulse to the chest, LRM 10 to the right torso. And the small pulse laser to the Rifleman 2C's right leg for 1, down to 29. Kentaro missed, the Wolverine missed, the Black Knight goes down, takes 8 to the center torso and the left leg. Needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets the 11. The Hunchback 4G took 60 plus, needs a 7 to stay standing, gets an 8. Ash took 40 plus, needs a 5, gets a 7. Crusader is up to 8 heat because he fired everything, including the streaks. The Longbow is holding at 3. Their Black Knight is up to 7. Our Stalker is up to 6. Our Kraken is up to 3. And Hoser is up to 11. Roll off, and we've won. And then roll off, and we've lost. So we are going first within our team, but our team is going last. We'll start with Hoser, who only has 1 movement point. So we'll go forward 1 hex. Let's see. Grizzly. Jump into this hex of rocks. Okay. The Rifleman is closing. Okay, Stalker is overheated and cannot go forward into that hex. So we will hold still this turn. The Crusader will wait. The Longbow start advancing. Zeus random guy, hey. Are the honorable warriors of Clan Wolf winning or the Freebirthers? That would be the Freebirthers. Playing MechWarrior 5 with you in the background. I'm in full Battletech mode today. Okay. That is cool. We'll have the Zeus move forward. And yeah, it looks like we're about to destroy this base. They still have some forces on the ground. They've got a Hunchback and a Phoenix Hawk 2C, which is kind of a pain in the butt. They still have a Black Knight. But other than that, I think we're close to wrapping this up, honestly. Let's see. Ash like to jump into medium range of the Black Knight on his left side. The Crusader would like to move forward 4 hexes and get this Phoenix Hawk 2C in close range. Yeah, we'll do that. The Kraken would also like to get the Phoenix Hawk into close range. We can get a bonus of 1 if we can make that turn on a 3, which, like, yes. Okay, needed a 3, got a 6. Good deal. The Black Knight needed an 8, got an 8. The Kentaro needed a 2, got a 4. Alright, let's start with Hoser. Hoser's best target is going to be the Rifleman on a 5 or the Black Knight on a 4. Let's do the Black Knight on 1, 2, 3. And that is appears to be directly on his left side, but just yeah, that is right on the line. That is going to be his left side, which honestly, left side is not looking great. He's taken a significant amount of damage, not as much as the right side, but still not bad. Yeah, we're gonna hit him 3 times for 15 each. Tsubasa is going to got him on 5s, got him on 5s. Yeah, that'll be the Black Knight. That'll be a 5 and a 3 and a 5 and a 5, and then we'll do the small pulse on a 5 at the Rifleman again. Whereas Ash at the Black Knight on 3s. Yes, we're going to take all of those. Who else over here? We've got the Stalker. Oh, there's the Stalker. The Stalker at the Shredder turret on 1s. Shredder turret has how much left? 54 battle value. 93 construction factor. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 10, 20, 34. We'll do 1, 2 for 3 heat over. The Crusader at the Phoenix Hawk, we've got him on 6s, so that'll be 1, 2, 3. We'll do 2 streak 6s on 4s, on 6s, so that'll be 8 heat over if we hit with both of them. Or go 14 heat over. We don't go 14 heat over. We can't, we got too much ammo. Yarvik has the Phoenix Hawk on 12. Go 4 heat over on 12s. Zeus has him on 8s. And a 12. An 8 for 1 heat over. Kraken has the Phoenix Hawk on 10s. Go 4 heat over on 10s. Alright, the Rifleman 2C landed a hit on 8s to the left arm of Ash, down to 0. Hit her in the left arm again, down to 9 structure. Hunchback hit the Crusader in the right leg with the autocannon, down to 8. Medium laser to the right arm, down to 15. Right torso would have been the head, takes another 5, down to 18. Costs us our 3rd from the last point of edge. Hoser at the Black Knight hits him in the left arm, hits him in the left torso, critting on a medium laser and 2 double heat sinks, hit him in the left torso, blowing off his left arm, transferring into the center torso. Black Knight hits Ash in the left torso with a large pulse laser, down to 5 structure. Hits her in the right leg with a medium laser, down to 7 structure. The Grizzly hits the Black Knight in the chest for the Gauss rifle, down to 21. Large pulse to the chest, medium pulse to the right torso, LRM 10 to the right torso, destroyed and transfers into the center torso, down to 6. And a small pulse laser to the Rifleman's left leg, down to 27. The light sniper turret hits Ash in the left arm, down to 7 structure. Ash at the Black Knight hits him in the center torso, and kills the Black Knight. Phoenix Hawk, with his 2 Ultra AC 10s, hits the Crusader in the left leg with one of them for 10, down to 18. The Stalker hits the building for 20, hits the building for another 14, hits the building for another 5, down to 54 structure. The Crusader on 6s, missed with everything? What? 2 medium lasers, an LRM 20, and 2 straight 6s on 6s, and missed with everything. Trio of 5s, a 3 and a 2. By rank, you are no longer the worst shot in the unit. Who's piloting the Crusader now? Alan Davy has officially got worse luck than Virank. 0 out of 5 on 6s. The light shredder turret hits Ash in the left arm and blows off her left arm to the left torso down to 3 structure. SRM to the left torso down to 1 structure. The longbow on 12s missed with everything. The Zeus on 8s and 12s missed with everything. The Kintaro on 12s missed with everything. Except for 9 LRMs to Ash's right torso down to 10 armor. Kraken on 10s hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right arm, critting on his shoulder. Nice. And the medium bombard turret misses. The Wolverine misses. The Crusader, our Crusader, Alan Davy, take 40 plus, needs a 9, gets a 5, goes down, takes 2 to the left torso, takes 7 to the left torso. Would have been the head, but cost us our second from the last point of edge. Alan Davy gets hurt in the fall, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 12. Ash needs a 4 to stay conscious, stay standing, gets a 7. Crusader's at 0 heat because he didn't fire his streaks because they didn't lock on. The longbow is up to 4 heat. The hunchback is up to 1. Stalker is down to 3. Zeus is up to 1. Kraken is up to 4. Tsubasa is up to 1, and Hoser is down to 6. We've lost initiative, and we are going first. We have them down to 56% of their forces. We do have... I think we can do one more round. Alright, let's start with Hoser. A 2 for running and turning on pavement, we can do that. Okay. Kraken will move forward 1 hex. Let's see. Zeus will move forward 1 hex. Yarvik will move forward 3 hexes. Let's see. Ash. And just about see the hunchback where he is if she jumps there. But we don't want to break through the ice on a 4 plus. We will instead... No. We will jump to here this turn. Let's see, the Stalker will move forward into those rocks. Tsubasa and the Grizzly standing still on these rocks. It's a rough hex, right? Yeah, Tsubasa will stand still. The Crusader, like to get up carefully And we'll stand there. We need a 5. Make it, we make it. Okay. Hunchback has turned and moved. Poser needed a 2, got a 10. The Crusader needed a 5, got a 9. Both successfully stand. Let's see. Crusader. Can we catch this Phoenix Hawk with a 5? A 5. Yeah, that's not a great use of our heat sinks, but it's what we've got. We'll shoot at the Phoenix Hawk on 8s with these LRMs. Yeah, that. Let's switch to Hoser. Hoser's got the Rifleman on 4s, so we'll hit him with 1, 2, 3 of those to heat over. Let's see, we'll move on to Tsubasa. We've got him on 3s and 1s. Ash at the light shredder turret, we've got him on 1s. For the light sniper turret, we have him on -1s. Sniper turret has 2 autocannon 2s, the shredder turret has 3 SRM 2. So yeah, that'll be to the shredder turret, which has left. Destruction factor 54. Destruction factor 5. Okay, well. We'll do the shredder turret for everything. Let's see, the stalker. Him with another 20, that'll be enough to take him down. Go 1 heat over for those. Zeus. The Zeus. Shoot at this building, I suppose. Let's see, the Kraken will hit the Phoenix Hawk special on 7s or the Hunchback on 6s. That'll be a bunch of LRMs on him on 6s. Go 6 heat over to fire all the LRMs at the Hunchback. Alright, the Crusader hits the Phoenix Hawk in the left leg. 16 LRMs to the right torso, right leg, and left arm. Light sniper turret hits the Kraken in the center torso and the left leg. The longbow hits the Phoenix Hawk in the right arm for 1. Hits him in the right arm for 4. Hits him in the left arm for 3. Hits him in the head for 5. LRM 5 to the right torso for 4, down to 14. The Rifleman hits Hoser in the left arm for 2 and 4, down to 10. Hits him in the center torso and left torso, down to 12 and 18. Hoser at the Rifleman hits him in the left leg, the right leg, and the left leg, down to 12 structure on that left leg. Hunchback misses the Kraken with everything on 10s. Tsubasa misses with the Gauss rifle on a 3, unfortunately. The large pulse and the medium pulse hit the center torso and left torso. The small pulse hits the left torso as well, down to 12. And the LRM-10 also misses on a 3, got a 2. Wow. 3, 1, 1, 3, and 3, and we rolled a 2, 12, 4, 11, and 2. Dang. Light Shredder turret hits Tsubasa in the right torso and the left arm with SRMs. Right torso is down to 1. Ash hits the building from 54 down to 14. Phoenix Hawk 2C hits the Crusader in the center torso rear. And the center torso rear down to 11 structure. Ouch. A machine gun to the right torso rear and a machine gun to the left leg. The Stalker hits the building and destroys the building. The Zeus hits the building and destroys the building. Let's see. Stalker takes 8 damage to the chest and both side torsos. Kraken hits the Hunchback on 6s to the right leg, left arm, left torso, center torso, left leg, center torso, left torso. But honestly, really disappointing. On 6s, we missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was like 6 out of 12 on 6s. That should have been like 2 out of 12 that we missed. That's disappointing. The Phoenix Hawk Special missed on 8s and 12s. The Wolverine missed on 7s and 10s. The Kintaro missed Hoser. We collapsed the building. The Crusader goes down, takes 7 to the center torso and right torso. The pilot stays conscious but does take a hit. Alan Davi is now injured twice. The Phoenix Hawk 2C goes down, takes 8 to the right leg and right torso rear. Hurts the pilot Stephen in the fall. Does not go unconscious. The Hunchback 4G also took 20 plus, needs a 9, gets a 10. Rifleman 2C took 60 plus, needs a 7, gets a 6. Goes down on his right torso and left arm. Needs a 7 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 7. Physical attacks. The Zeus has nothing. Wolverine kicks the Rifleman 2C in the right arm for 12, down to 8. Longbow is up to 5 heat. The Phoenix Hawk is up to 3. The Hunchback is holding at 1. The Stalker is down to 1. The Kraken is up to 6, and Hoser is down to 2. We have them down to 53% of their forces, including 54% of their op 4. One more round should do it. Let's see. The Crusader would like to maybe back up into this house. Oh, he's prone. Okay, well, we can have Hoser move forward 1 hex. Tsubasa jump into this hex. We'll have the Crusader not jump. Crusader will back up into that hex. We need a 7 to get up successfully, and we fell. And we did not go unconscious, but we did take our 3rd hit. Okay, well, let's try just getting up. Okay, we just need a 7. If we can do that, that would be lovely. We can do that. Okay, good deal. Yarvik will move forward. Ash. I'd like to get into the side of that Kintaro. Or 6. We can hit that crab a few times. Oh, Ash is missing an arm? Oh, Ash is in a bad way. Yeah, let's try to limit the number of contacts she has. She can maybe take out that crab a bit. The stalker. Stalker will move forward 1 hex. Zeus. Stand still. Alright, and the Kraken will stand still as well. Alright, Crusader fell down, Crusader got up, Phoenix Hawk falls on its rear. Does not hurt the pilot, Phoenix Hawk gets up. No, it does not get up, falls on his right side, takes another 8 to the right torso and center torso. Hurts the pilot for his second consciousness check, but does not go unconscious. And then he finally gets up, and then the Rifleman 2C also gets up. Alright, let's start with Hoser. Hoser's got the Rifleman on 1. This is gonna hurt him a whole lot. Go 12 feet over for that. Tsubasa. Tsubasa has the Kentaro on 5s. So yeah, we'll do a 5, and a 3, and a 5, and a 5. That leaves us with 5 shots with the LRM-10. Crusader at the Hunchback. We've got him on 3s. We'll go 8 heat over to try to knock over that Hunchback. Yarvik at the Phoenix Hawk. We've got him on 5s. We'll go 12 heat over. No. We'll do the lasers first. Do a 9 and a 9, and then a bunch of 5s. 12 heat over. That'll be maybe enough to shut us down, but, you know, maybe enough to kill him. We've got the crab on 3, so that'll be all of those. That'll be 3 heat under. The stalker has the Kentaro as well on 6s, so that'll be those guys and a pair of 8s. And another quartet of 8s for 3 heat over. The Zeus at the Phoenix Hawk, we've got him on 4s. 4s is not bad. 4s and 6s. And a 4 with the LRM-15. Leaving us with 2 shots on that thing. And we've got the Phoenix Hawk on 5s with the Kraken. We'll go 7 heat over for that. Oh, he's immobile. Light sniper turret hits the Kraken in the right arm. Hoser hits the Rifleman in the left torso and blows up the Rifleman. Oh, no. Remaining damage prevented by case. We did hit him in the center torso, we hit him in the left leg, transfers into the center torso, and we hit him in the right torso. So, left leg blown off, and left torso destroyed from ammo explosion, but he still has his right leg and right torso. Grizzly at the Kentaro hits him in the left torso with the Gauss rifle, hits him in the chest with a large pulse, medium pulse to the right arm, and an LRM-10 to the left arm and left leg, down to 13 on that arm. The Rifleman 2C hits Hoser for a bunch of 2s, down to 20 on the right arm, down to 18 on the right arm. Crusader at the Hunchback hits him in the left leg, hits him in the right torso, left leg again, destroying the left leg, left torso, crits on the AC-20. 12 LRMs to the left torso, right leg, center torso down to 2 SRMs to the head, left torso to the ammo. And that is the Hunchback destroyed by... Well, I was going to say destroyed by ejection, but he did not survive the ejection. He took 4 hits and killed the pilot. Yeston Redmond died in the ejection. Okay, well. Hunchback, however, did hit us in the chest with the autocannon 20, down to 6 armor. Medium laser to the left leg, medium laser to the right arm. Longbow hits the Phoenix Hawk in the chest, in the right leg, the chest again, the right arm, the left leg, the right leg down to 10, the left torso down to 15, left arm down to 16, left torso down to 13, left arm down to 13, left leg down to 15, left leg down to 13. The Phoenix Hawk at the Kraken missed with the Ultra AC-10, jams the Ultra AC-10. Hits the second one to the chest down to 34 armor. Ash at the Crab hits him in the left arm, right torso, right arm, left arm, right torso, center torso. The Bombard turret hits the Stalker for 5 times 2 to the right leg, left arm, left torso down to 17. The Stalker hits the Kentaro in the right torso and the center torso. Left torso and left torso again and blows up the Kentaro. Destroyed by engine destruction. So that is 2.5 mechs destroyed this turn. The Zeus hits the Phoenix Hawk in the head. Crits on the machine gun. Forces the pilot's third consciousness check, which blacks out the pilot. Leaves him with 2 structure on his head. And then we land some LRMs on the head. And that's our third kill of the turn. Kraken hits the Phoenix Hawk with a bunch of LRMs. The Grizzly, Kentaro hits the Grizzly in the left leg with a medium laser down to 13. Wolverine misses the Rifleman. Oh no, hits him with some SRM Infernos, so that our Rifleman 2C is going to gain 10 more heat, which I'm sure he cares so much about, considering that 10 is all he can build up, and I'm sure he's got double heat sinks. Crusader stays standing, Crab does not, takes 5 to the right torso, hurts the pilot in the fall. Rifleman 2C, leg destroyed, goes down, takes 5 to the center, 7 to the center torso down to 15. Hurts the pilot in the fall, but it's not going conscious. Physical attacks, we're going to skip Yarvik, we're going to skip Ash, we're going to skip Zeus. Wolverine kicks the Rifleman 2C in the right leg down to 2. We've got the Crusader up to 8 heat. We've got Yarvik up to 12. We've got the Phoenix Hawk holding at 3. We've got the Stalker up to 3. We've got the Zeus up to 3. We've got the Kraken up to 7. And we've got Hoser up to 12. We've lost initiative, but only because they have a bonus of 3, and we are going first. However, we have Team 2 down to 20% of their forces, including 20% of their Op4 and 25% of their base defenses, which means that we can call this a victory. And that means we can go ahead and do our end of the battle stuff. Yes, we save a graphic interface file. We save the MUL file as well. Victor retains battlefield control. Yes. Ash's archer was crippled, considering it had one arm blown off and the other one missing its upper arm. We're about to lose the left arm entirely with the left torso, but we can fix that. The Crusader took heavy damage, including internal on the center torso through the rear. Grizzly and Hoser took light damage, just armor, which honestly is kind of a problem because we have no armor to replace it with. Long, pricey repair, but hey, we got a Clanner mech to salvage. Yes. Yes, Alan Davy took 3 hits, Hoser took 1. So what are we going to salvage? We can't get the Phoenix Hawk special because it got away. It took a head hit, but is otherwise intact. Crab got away. The Rifleman 2C we could capture. Supernova we could capture. That has some ER large lasers and some clan double heat sinks. C10 has a lot of clan double heat sinks. We decapitated a Supernova, yeah. I'm thinking we want to take the Supernova for 3.4 million C-bills. I'm thinking we want to take maybe the Huntrack 2C. Still has 8 shots of Ultra AC-20 ammo. Phoenix Hawk 2C was unconscious. The 2 Ultra AC-10s and a significant amount of Ultra AC-10 ammo. Geez, like 42 shots of Ultra AC-10 ammo. Yeah, we could take the Phoenix Hawk 2C. That puts us over on our salvage, but you know what? Those 3 mechs, I think it's worth it. I really think it's worth taking those 3 mechs to go over on our salvage. We did capture Kair Aldin of the Crab. We captured Chrissy of the Light Bombard turret. Sounds about right. Light Bombard the turrets. Pilot, Rifleman 2C. Who got the Rifleman? I don't remember who got the Rifleman. Yeah, I always thought it was funny that the Phoenix Hawk 2C was an assault mech. I was like, that is not at all what the original Phoenix Hawk 2 was like. 2 Ultra AC 10s, and I think it's what, like a 585? It's practically a charger. So Tsubasa got a kill, Hoser got a kill, Tukyu got a kill, Davi got a kill, Ash got a kill, Brankahala got a kill. Force withdrawal, we didn't... Force withdrawal, okay, so we did that. +1 victory point. Facility destroyed, we did not do that. Scan the hostile base, we did not do that. Preserve 25%, we did not do that. Force withdrawal, we did that. I think we can say we destroyed the base. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say the base is destroyed. Got 2 purple hearts, okay, we did that. They have, oh, we can remove facility with the GM mode. Not to mention it doesn't even remotely look like a Phoenix Hawk. Well, I mean, it looks more like a Phoenix Hawk than it does a mech with 2 Ultra AC-10s, if you look at the artwork. If you look at the artwork, I don't see any guns on that thing. It's just like a robot going like, yeah. But anyway, this is where we're gonna go ahead and call it. We'll save our campaign here. And I appreciate all you guys joining me. HMS Boat Fricker, Little Willie, Random Guy. It was a pleasure to have you all. Suspicious Wizard. Wow, we had everyone in the chat tonight, didn't we? Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. And yeah, the original 2C artwork was very late 80s, early 90s. Very anime-like, early CGI, not very BattleTech-y, if you ask me. Yeah, so, I'm gonna go ahead and bail about 5 minutes early tonight, you guys, because my boot is here, and I would like to go and hang out with her. So we will catch you guys next week. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. The link to the Discord is in my bio. Thank you all for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll see you all next week, hopefully.